Good morning, good morning. I'm filming this Thursday, midday, in hopes that I haven't been kicked off YouTube yet again. So I said yesterday in my little introductory video about what I had done here. I'm not even going to finish the story. I think I was almost done. I mean, I don't know. I might just leave this for several reasons, because everything got abruptly cut off, so there's no explanation. I might go back later and put a cover on here. I might go back and finish it. In fact, I should save the list of names, the list of words. I'm going to save them with this, like in an envelope someplace. May go back to it, may not. I don't know. But at the moment, I don't want to. It kind of gives me PTSD. When I say that this place is my place for therapy, I'm not kidding. If a notebook can give you PTSD, it's just been the weirdest experience in a very long time. What has happened here? So I'm just going to kind of tuck that away. Out of sight, out of mind. My brain will get better, theoretically. In the last 2 weeks, I said this yesterday, I have changed my Halloween project like 4 times because I am so gun shy. Probably shouldn't have said that word. Scared of what I did wrong that I might do it again, because I just don't know what it was. Still haven't figured it out. No response. So, you can rest assured that the ums will still be here. And the silly, I'm a little afraid to be silly. Okay. Halloween collage paper book on Amazon update. This close. I think I have the whole thing done. There's going to be 2 pictures of every page, because one side, on one you can use this side, and on the next page that looks like this one, on the other side you can use that. So you can use the other side of each page and not mess one up. Or if you're like me, you photocopy them, because I rarely, lately I have been actually using the whole thing. So there's a lot of stuff here. I had already started packing. Those of you that know me from before, going to the beach. We go to the beach in the winter. It's only 3 hours away, so we are back and forth, but mostly the whole month of October I'm at the beach. I had already started packing all my stuff to take for my Halloween project. The whole project has changed. The whole color code, it was going to be green. I think you heard me say that. I have a ton of green paper that I painted. Don't need it for this project. I always can use green paper. But I have to repack. And because I know what I'm going to do now, I have to come up with a new book, which I think I will just continue with I may not have another one. I was going to use a black traveler's notebook, but I don't think I have any more black ones. That's craft paper. That's yellow paper. This is a Pipsticks. Oh, this might work. This is Pipsticks. I'm going to use this one. Haven't used one of those in a very long time. Okay, that's what we're going to use I do like doing a little bit of a title here and a little bit of a reason why here. And then I started just very recently doing a buy, B-Y-E. However, I can't do any of that without giving away my topic, which really is not that much because I'm too afraid to do anything. I think I'm actually going to put it in here just for the usage of it this time. I don't usually keep them in the covers because I'm in them every single day. I can't seem to get into this one. I don't know where this one came from. It is nice. I might have got it off of Etsy. It's fake leather. That's another sticker for the Reformation of Juvenile Delinquents. Society for Reformation of Juvenile Delinquents. But, see, in a normal time, I would have made a comment about that. However, I'm not going to now. So, I think I want to make little numbers for my each individual page, which maybe I can do that right now. I will have a lot of black. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do them in black. My whole reason for being has completely flipped. Me talking about getting so much therapy from this journaling apparently was a farce. Or either that or I need a lot more therapy than what I thought I needed. Don't say anything about that. Okay. Where does this come from? I think I'm just going to... I could make these numbers and then cut them out and then put them on another piece of paper. In fact, that's what I think I'll do. Squeaky Desk is still here. I started to build a new channel, a website, and then I realized I can't say 4x8 anymore because I'm afraid maybe that's what it was. Traveler's Notebook Company came to me and said, you can't, even though I've been doing this for 7 years or whatever, and I don't think there's any copyright going on with the words 4x8, but who knows? Who knows? If I had an idea of what I had done wrong, I could learn from my mistakes, but I don't know what I did wrong. This pen is really running out of juice here. So yes, we're close to hitting the beach. Okay, there won't be 31 things. There are only going to be 30 because on the 31st, lately, I've only been using that for like a final flip through. And then I'm going to glue these to another piece of paper. Let's just use this right here. This is one of my photocopy of the page from one of my from my Halloween book. It's a tester for part of the process of a page. stick. Here it is. We've had some funky weather. It's incredibly dry. Incredibly. We need... Okay, hold on a second. I need to do this a different way. We need rain so bad. But as soon as we wish for a lot of rain, we'll have hurricanes. So we got to be careful. That happened last year. Okay, now how I'm going to do this is most likely not the most efficient way. But efficiency is not my forte. That way, these are small enough, hopefully, that they won't get in the way too much, and that I can still have a little bit of color with this paper underneath. You'll see when I cut them apart. I do make my videos, try to, almost every day. Sometimes I'm out of town and I decide not to film ahead and schedule stuff. Sometimes I'm sick. Sometimes I'm... Well, this one did go as planned. This is not going to work, Beth. Welcome to I have no idea what I'm doing channel. Okay, what I wanted to do... Okay, hold on. Is cut these very small. So my efficiency idea backfired. I do not sell things unless it's my own book. I do not have an affiliate to anybody, so I'm recommending only things that I like. I'm afraid to do that right now. Maybe I got somebody mad by doing that. I don't know. I try to just be a channel that shows up here every day, because this, which is extremely more apparent now, is how I start my day, and my routine has incorporated that process for many years now. 7, and it worked. Oh, I thought it was working, but after not being able to do this for 2 weeks, or not having anything to put my artistic endeavors, is it the community? Is it the contact? Is it the somebody, the positive affirmations of, oh, I love your book, or I love your this, or I love your that, or I love your color combo that you did today? I don't know. Is it some of the books that I have never claimed that were my own, and I was not copying them, I was using them for inspiration? I'm not selling anything. Anything that I make in my own book is completely far and away from those topics. I just don't know. I don't know. I never implied that those books were mine. I don't know. I live in South Carolina. I am from California. Yes, that's quite an oxymoron. But I have been here for way longer than I was ever. I spent my childhood in California. Because I came here when I was 18. And except for a little stint of a marriage and living in Florida, I have been here that whole time. What else? I have a husband. I have a dog. Not in that order. Yes, in that order. What else? I'm very simple. I don't teach because I usually do everything wrong the first 12 times. I do not plan my videos out, which is obviously apparent. I like to work intuitively. I turn on the camera and then I think about what I'm going to do. Every once in a while, I'll get the idea that, oh, I want to be like these people that on channels I'm not going to mention right now, because I'm afraid to. They're not bad. I know they plan out their, whole month on a sheet of paper and then do their scrapbooks or their project life or whatever with that thought process and guideline. Not me. Sometimes that's why I think I like it. I enjoy a prompt list so much. It's because it does give me direction. But I don't work out any of the pages ahead of time. Every once in a while, I'll put them in a sketchbook and say, okay, these are the six prompts I want you to use. 6-page prompts I want you to use. But when I do that, I usually mess myself up. All right, I'm going to throw all this away. It's got a lot of glue on it. So anyhow, hopefully I'm here. Hopefully this issue has been solved. I'm not going to begin to tell you how I got around what I did. For several reasons. Not illegal. But anyhow, my husband's a lawyer. I'm not going to do anything illegal. Albeit in a dying field. The topic's not dying, but it's getting to be so regimented online and easy to do online that the lawyer part's getting cut out. Having to hire a lawyer. Unless you have a major problem in his field. I'm a huge traveler. That's how I got started in Traveler's Notebooks, because I was running out of room for my 12 by 12 scrapbooks. And I'm like, I don't have any more room for these things. They're gigantic. They're heavy. They're this. They're that. And what happened to 29 and 30? Did I throw them away? Must have. So, oh no, here they are. So, oh yeah, I have to take these off too. Oh, I should have taken these off before it dried. Anyhow, I discovered a Traveler's Notebook. And I'm like, wait, what is this? Amy Tangerine. And I had some stuff. I had been to Israel many years before and still had some ephemera left over. And and pictures. Because that was from the time when you printed all your pictures at a camera store. Or Walmart or something like that. Walgreens or something. So I went ahead and used up some of my pictures and used up some of the ephemera and some of the travel books I had gotten and everything like that. And did a Traveler's Notebook version of my 2 12 by 12 albums. And since then, I have done a lot of recapping like that. And I have over 100 journals, projects. There were 100, quite a few, not 100, but I would say 50-ish or more on YouTube. But alas. Alas. And I don't put them on a backup device. They're backed up for like a year on my computer, but they're not backed up any farther than that because I had no intentions of ever going back and reclaiming clips and repeating them and things like that because I'm not that techie. And so I'm like, I'm not backing them up farther than a month or so. So I have none of that. None of that, which is okay. I have all the books. They're still here in my craft room. I wonder. It's just the thing, the thought process of a rule follower getting in trouble for this. And there's so many things that are done on YouTube that I see daily in generic videos. I'm like, okay, should that really be on YouTube? But whatever. Their company, they can do what they want. I would just like an explanation. And hopefully stay alive here. There's a loud bird outside. We think the dog 2 doors down was barking at the beaver this morning. He was down on their dock and looking in the water and kept barking at something. And that dog does not normally bark. I'm cutting these all apart and then I'm going to put them in those little pockets. And then that'll be it for today. Because now I got to go through everything I packed up already and go through it and pull stuff out and regroup. Okay. I don't think the palette's going to be blue, but these will stand out, which is what I was aiming for. And hopefully they're small enough. I have room I can trim around them. So now, I'm just going to put these in this little pocket. And maybe this afternoon I'll go through my boxes and figure out what I'm going to take and what I'm not going to take now. I don't know how to, I forgot how to do all this. Really and truly. Okay. So, thanks for watching. If you know anybody or became friends with anybody that was on the channel, try to get them to come back to this one. Hopefully, I'm back. Hopefully. Thanks for watching. See you all tomorrow. Bye.